Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thanks for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the recap from the Eubank and Liam Smith rematch that took place on, when was that fight? I think that was September 2nd. Yeah, and it was on ESPN Plus. We're just going to do the recap from that main event. Before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. I appreciate any and all support that I can get as I try to build my channel up here. So this rematch was the first of 3 that are taking place between September and October of Englishmen that were upset, earlier in the year. Eubank was one. Yeah, Joe Joyce is fighting September 23rd against Yali Zhang in a heavyweight fight for the interim title. And then you have, you already had the 3rd fight. I'm sorry, Lee Wood and Mauricio Lara was one of the other ones. So we're taking a look at this rematch here between, between Liam Smith and Chris Eubank Jr. And Liam Smith caught Eubank cold in the 4th round of their first fight back in January, stopping him, and really surprised a lot of people because Eubank was the betting favorite, even though it was the odds were somewhat close. But it was more that he got stopped early in a fight where he's always had a great chin, and a lot of people were surprised by that. Well, the rematch, I picked Liam Smith to win the rematch, but I also said that Eubank, a focused Chris Eubank, could win this fight. And that thrown in with Liam Smith, looks like he injured that ankle or heel, and he was having trouble planting himself. Eubank just ate him up. I mean, it was a good clinical kind of breakdown. He hurt him early and just stayed on it, boxed well, counterpunched well, and Liam Smith really just didn't have any answers for Chris Eubank in the rematch, and he got worked and stopped in the late rounds as Chris Eubank extracts his revenge and pushes forward now, so big time win. We'll discuss both their what's next videos later, later this week. What they're going to be doing going forward. But this was a very important win for Chris Eubank. He needed this win to, ensure those bigger fights, not just the UK fights with the Connor Benz and Kell Brooks and stuff like that. To ensure those big time fights, or at least put himself in the conversation for them against Triple G and guys like that. He's got to win, and he's got to win impressively and prove that he's still a world title caliber, contender here. And this was a big win for Chris Eubank to do that. Liam Smith, tough break, tough loss, but it didn't seem to rattle or rock him after the fight. You could tell he was disappointed, but I think there was a significant ankle injury that affected him there, or foot injury, whatever. But no excuses, but you could tell that he knew that he was just flat, and that his ankle had bothered him, and that really affected him. And he'll come back to the drawing board. Tough loss, but Liam Smith's a tough game veteran, and he knows what to do with it. So, surprising but dominant performance by Chris Eubank Jr. in a rematch, getting his revenge on Liam Smith and stopping him in the late round. So congrats to him. And that's it. That's what I got. That's my recap from the Smith versus Eubank 2 ESPN card that took place on September 2nd. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.